What's up, lunatics? Loon here. This is Lunatic Reactions. And this one is one just for me. If anyone out there wants to watch it that has subscribed, great. I hope you enjoy it. But this is a band called The Paradox. Relatively new band, but they've been making waves in the punk scene, particularly the pop punk scene, which they are helping to revive. Like, that's what I grew up listening to. My favorite band's Green Day, which kind of started pop punk, and then you had other bands, and then like later on you had bands like Blink 182, Newfound Glory. That's more like the Paradox compared to like than Green Day. Like they're more like Blink 182 and Newfound Glory. But yeah, they've impressed me just by capturing that classic pop punk sound. And yeah, I mean, they're poised to do big things. They've already done one song that was a collaboration with Travis Barker from Blink 182, among other projects. And yeah, I've really enjoyed them, and they just dropped a new song yesterday. So I figured since I've started at this channel, might as well give them a reaction. So this is I Kinda Like That from The Paradox. And without any further ado, let's just get into it.
It's gone a little too far. Left your key and your name in the side of my car. Everyone saw you freak out in the middle of the party. All the things you said to me were make believe and made up in your head. I guess I'll take the blame for everything again and again. We've done this 1, 2, 3 many times. Can I still count on you tonight? Got me fucked up, but I can't even lie. I kinda like that. You make me feel like somebody else. When I'm with you, I'm not myself. Made up my mind and I can't even lie. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. Say it right back. Say it right back. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. It's a never-ending cycle. We started on a low, then we ended on a high note. It's the same conversation. Every chance is the last chance, and we take it. All the things you said to me were make-believe and made up in your head. I guess I'll take the blame for everything again and again. We've done this 1, 2, 3 many times. Can I still count on you tonight? Got me fucked up, but I can't even lie. I kinda like that. You make me feel like somebody else. When I'm with you, I'm not myself. Made up my mind and I can't even lie. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. Say it right back. Say it right back. I kinda like that. 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 Say it right back. Say it right back. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. I kinda like that. You make me feel like somebody else. When I'm with you, I'm not myself. Made up my mind and I can't even lie. I kinda like that.
You know, I talk all the time about how punk doesn't have guitar solos, and in general it doesn't, but obviously they threw one in there in a pop punk song. And it wasn't bad. But yeah, I find that kind of funny that in recent videos I've talked about, yeah, punk doesn't really have guitar solos, which is why, one of the reasons why I didn't really, grow up listening to a lot of them because I gravitated towards punk music. But I mean, you gotta vary things up a little bit. Can't be completely formulaic. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And, the lyrics are kind of self explanatory. They were playing on the screen, and, it's a kind of toxic situation with the relationship. Kind of seems like maybe it's a breakup, or at least on the verge of a breakup, or just or maybe it's a on again, off again situation, but things are toxic. But they kind of like that. It reminds me a little, I mean, I say this a lot, but it reminds me a little bit of Sleep Token because there's that same kind of toxic element, toxic relationship element in Sleep Token's lyric, but also like kind of that sense of, yeah, things aren't great, but when, there's, fighting and and other things, but you know what? I kind of like that. Like, that kind of idea. They even have a song called Like That. But yeah, no, that was just a lot of fun. It was a short song, so I didn't want to pause. And yeah, I hope for continued good things for this band. And I hope people, at least a few people, watch this reaction and discover them and fall in love with them like I have because they are, it just brings back that classic pop punk sound and I love it. And, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10 because pop punk forever. I guess you could say I kind of liked that. It was right there. I had to take it. It was low hanging fruit. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you'd like to see more of me, hit that subscribe button. Post about 2 reactions per day, sometimes more, but in at least one a day. So I hope you'll check out my other reactions and any future music from The Paradox I will be reacting to. Until next time, I'm Loon. This is Lunatic Reactions. Take care.